Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you all doing today? Hello, Samich. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Kitty. Who else? We got Apple as well. Hello, Apple. How are we all doing today? Hello. Oh, God. Everything's got a little bit wild. It doesn't seem to be picking up what I wanted to pick up. There we go. There's the music. We got it. We fixed it, everybody. See, this is what happens when you guys all vote for the game that I was not going to play today. But, anyway, welcome to Spooktober. This is day 1. Okay, day 1 out of, what is it? Day 1 out of 10. My goodness. Culminating on the wonderful Halloween Gartic special. So, how are we all doing today? I hope you're all doing really well. You'll notice that the lights are a little bit more red in here today. You know, we're going for the vibe, all of that lovely stuff. This playlist, frankly, this music is driving me nuts already, and I've just turned it on. Holy. Three bloody years, Spawn. Thank you for the 3 bloody years. Very much appreciated. Guys, go and check out Spawn. I don't know when he'll next be on, but go and check out Spawn. Let's see if Twitch has fixed their shout out today, shall we? There we go. It's working. Lovely. Alright, so we had the choice of 2 different games, and you guys look as though you have voted for the anime witch girl game. I had the other one set up to start because I thought for sure people would want that one, but no. You continue to surprise me. Good job, everybody. Good job. I don't know why the chat's also, not working on the screen. That's a bit weird. Oh, no, yes it is. Very good. Ada? Absolutely. All right. Are we ready for this? Guys, if you like stupid spooky shit, this is the place to be this Halloween. Also, I did see your message about my hair, Kitty. I appreciate it. Literally, it's just because I've just got out of the shower and it's just all over the place. That is all it is. I was running around in the last 10 minutes going to have a quick shower. Which is why, Spawn, by the way, I didn't respond to your message on PB's channel. Apologies, the kittens are doing good. One's a little bit more nervous than the other one. The other one is a crazy scamp. We won't be introducing them, I don't think, this week. We're trying to get them used to everything. It might be a little bit scary. Oh yeah, we can sort the hair out thing. Okay, very good. It does look nice and swoopy. Yeah, it's just, I've just got out of the shower, basically. I don't have time to dry it. There we go. Alright, just to make things even better, we're going to do dating games in a unicorn hat. There we go. Ada meaning, I'll be totally real, I have no idea what it means. All I know is it's anime. I have no idea. People just started saying it. I assume it's filthy. Who knows? We shall see. Now, I think the game is not going to be coming up on the screen here for a second. Give me a sec. No, we've got our lovely dancing knuckles. Alright, let's sort this out. Here we go. But yeah, what's everybody up to today? Let me know in the chat. Hope you're having a lovely Monday. Good start to the week. Where is it? Okay. We get in there? Is it going to capture? Little capture? Oh, there we go. You wanted the anime girl game? You got the anime girl game. What have you done to me, man? What have you done? We were going to play as a hunky vampire. Now, I have no idea about either of these games. Alright? None at all. Alright? I've not even opened this one yet. There were some comments underneath it saying that people were confused whether it was supposed to be straight or Yuri or whatever. I have no idea. Alright? But I have done my research and it is safe for work. Alright, so we are okay. People who are new and haven't seen this mess before, we have a little tradition. Every Halloween we try and find a shit dating game to play. Similar to Christmas, just we do shit dating games sometimes. Not saying that this is going to be shit. Actually, the previous ones that we've played have actually been very good. But you know, things that I definitely should not be seen playing in public, we sit down and we play together because it's funny. Goodness me. Ara could mean oh my, or ooh, or oh my dear, etc. Thank you, Sandwich. There we go. We learned a lot here today. I'm gonna miren because I gotta pack and stuff. I'm seeing Billie Eilish tonight, then flying to Paris tomorrow morning. Oh, Apple, man, well done. Have fun at Billie Eilish. Very, very well. I mean, I don't listen to Billie Eilish, but if I did, then then I'd be very jealous. And have a great time in Paris. Paris is a lovely city. I had a lot of fun the last time I went to Paris. It's very good. It's very good, very good. This looks so fun. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much, Apple. Take care. Safe travels. All that lovely stuff. I appreciate you, Miren. That, by the way, Miren. I don't know how Apple has managed to say that, but Miren is actually a reference to last year's Halloween streams where we watched spooky videos. Tomorrow. Depending on how the kittens are, everybody, we may do the first of the spooky video nights. I will definitely be doing it. Whether Sarah comes along and joins me, we don't know yet, because we need to see how the kittens are settling in first. Okay? Gonna pop in when I can, no problem. I appreciate you. Yeah, Sherry, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome to the worst stream on the planet. When are we getting a kitten cam? We are not getting a kitten cam. They deserve their privacy. It's all okay. Yeah, they're not comfortable enough yet. And to be honest, I've said this last time we were on stream. I don't want to be one of those streamers where constantly I'm standing up and having to look after my cats. Like, as much as I know as you guys will love them, they will pop in and they will say hi at some point, I'm sure. But I don't want to make a habit of it, mainly because, you know, I'll be totally real. I don't enjoy going into other people's streams where they're constantly not playing the game and ignoring the chat and just playing with their cats. So I don't want this to turn into that, basically. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Sherry, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Yay, spooky video after midnight. Yippee! I mean, so tomorrow, what we're going to do. Tomorrow's stream probably will not go up as a VOD. The main reason being that we will be watching what is called Most Haunted. Most Haunted, if you're in the UK, you might have heard of it before. It's cheesy as fuck. But basically, it's a TV program from like the late 90s, early 2000s, where they go and they do sort of like stayovers in haunted houses, or buildings or whatever, and we're gonna pick out some of the best bits and we're gonna watch those together. So the VOD will not go up, so if you want to see that, you have to be here tomorrow. Very good. How are you? Looking forward to Halloween already with my my spooky unicorn hat, you know? Very good, very good. Gonna lurk whilst I tidy up a bit. No worries. Thank you for the lurk, Spawn. All right. Shall we get on with this? Let's see how this does. Now, I'm aware that these buttons do this every time. I don't know how annoying it's gonna be, and I don't know if I can turn them off. So, apologies in advance for this. So, my name is Ollie. Typing out your name simulator 2025. There we go. Okay. Hallows even. Halloween. I stare at my mirror in the mostly bare room. A lopsided grey donkey head stares back at me. Some of the seams along the head are beginning to loosen. The body bears fainted stains that I try not to think about. The sight of it in front of me makes me question all those hours I spent searching at Costumes R Us rentals. Oh no, this is going to be a very long reading stream, isn't it? Probably be here, but not for the whole stream tomorrow. That's okay, it's alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry, you'll see some, don't worry. It's all good. But surely this silly costume truly conveys the spirit of Halloween, does it not? Costume. Yes, I will be speaking in this stupid voice for the entirety of the stream. Making my way to the kitchen and living area, I check my phone. 6 p.m. It's almost time for Irma and Lilia to arrive for our little Halloween house party. We've all been working hard on our upcoming visual novel, Alone, a Flame, a Flower. Maria, hello, welcome to the worst stream you were ever going to see. How are you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to give you all a little wave there, look. There you go. How are you doing? I've been worried about both of them. Lilia's art has looked a little rushed and Irma's editing has been less eloquent. The stress is really getting to them. As the lead development of our bite-sized trio, I organized this party to raise our spirits and relax. I'm doing well, thank you. It's the start of the Halloween streams. These Halloween streams are stupid. But it is a tradition that we play stupid games and do stupid things at Halloween. So there we go. If you guys didn't think my channel was just ridiculous already, here's an excuse to see why it gets even worse. What has everybody been up to today? Let us know in the chat. What have you all been up to? After all, the reason Lilia and I have been creating stories for so long was fun and as an escape. When Irma came along last year, we started to experiment with visual novels. The way that art, writing, and sound can bring a story to life like no other reignited my passion for stories. I still remember when Lilia first encouraged me to write. Without her, beep beep. My phone lights up. A text from Lilia. Hey, I'm at the door. Sorry if I'm a little early. God, I can't do this. If you're busy, I'm okay. Was just waiting outside. I love your garden. Is that supposed to say garden? I have no idea. We shall read on and find out. I love your garden. My overgrown garden. Maybe that's her way of telling me to do some maintenance on it. A thought surfaced in my mind. Perhaps I should try scaring her. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have we done? I mean, you guys voted for this. Like, we could have played the hack and slash vampire game, but no, you guys wanted this. I can imagine it now. Cute Lilia probably in a frilly dress and a bow in her hair. Shocked. I can't help it as I smirk forms across my face. I quietly sneak up to the door, then thrust the door open and yell. Hee-haw! Why? This is not a way to make the kittens feel safe in their first day. Parentheses. Oh no. What I've been up to: wake up with 3 hours of sleep, swim in school, watching Samish stream, eat, watching Samish stream again, shower, watching Samish stream, watch his PB stream, and now I'm here. Living the good life, kitty. Well done. Everybody appreciates your love and support. You're awesome. Parentheses again. Oh.
Wow. You scared me.
How underwhelming.
Wait, that costume.
Lilia? Lilia starts fidgeting and I realize I've been staring too long. I quickly avert my eyes, my face crimson red. Lilia, your outfit, it's, not what I expected.
Huh? Oh, do you like it? I'm the devil. Isn't Halloween about being daring and unexpected? I've always wanted to try things like this. And I finally got the courage to do it. Even though you and Irma would both laugh at me.
No, you look great. Just, Lilia pouts.
I put a lot of effort into this. A lot of liquid lipstick was wasted to get these blood tears to look right.
Liquid what now? Lilia sighs and then stares back at me dubiously. Oh, I bet you wish you had this costume instead, hmm?
Well, if you like, then I like it.
Okay, Lilia, out with it. I know you too well to know when you're lying.
It's just, I'm not sure what a donkey has to do with Halloween. That's not really scary, and it's not really daring either.
I apologize, by the way, guys, for this horrendous American accent that I'm pretending to do right now, okay? American friends, I'm sorry. This is the best I can do. Yes, Samus, did you find out the answer yet? Come on. Get with the times, get with the time. Just wait until Irma gets here. I know she'll understand.
Sorry, I take it back.
I ignore the urge to pat Lilia on the head. No, it's fine. Come inside. It's kind of awkward, guys. It's kind of awkward. Good lord. Lilia and I sit on our knees at opposite ends of the small wooden round table in the living room. She looked down at her hands, fidgeting. I really couldn't take her seriously sitting there in front of me wearing something Lilia?
Yes?
So, you're still afraid of doorbells, huh?
Hey, that's not it, and you know it's not it. I just didn't like loud noises, and I didn't want to bother you in any case you were busy, sorry.
You never change, do you? Just like when we were kids. I knew her when we were kids. The hell is this? From what I read, the answer is probably D. Oh, is this those math questions I saw in the chat earlier? Lilia has always been a little bit shy, a little strange, and extremely clumsy. But that's her charm, I guess. Something about her makes me want to protect her, or tease her. I've known Lilia for so long, her quirks feel warm and unfamiliar to me. We begin to reminisce about our childhood together. We laugh together about simple things and small pleasures, our little secrets we once shared. There's a comfortable lull in the conversation, and Lilia begins looking around the room. I suddenly become self-conscious of my small, sparsely decorated house. There's only 2 rooms, my bedroom and the combined living area and kitchen, with the bathroom off to the side. But I couldn't afford to pay anything else in rent. I don't know why my mind is speaking in this incredibly posh voice, but you know, that is the way that it must be.
Ollie, are you okay here by yourself?
Do you want the answer? Oh god, here comes the answer. Don't worry about me, Lilia. It's much better here alone. W voice. It's quiet, peacefully quiet. I don't have to hear Mom and Dad yelling at each other all the time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's nice here.
Lilia seems deep in thought, her expression unreadable.
But, you still haven't unpacked all of your stuff.
Lilia points to a few boxes in the corner of the room, stacked haphazardly.
Would it help if we did it together?
Parentheses. Well, those boxes have some of my grandmother's stuff she left for me before passing. I don't know. I can't bring myself to even go near it. There's probably bottles of human eyes and fingernails inside. With spell books or something.
Ollie? Sorry, I know how you feel about your grandmother. About, parentheses, witches.
It's alright, I'm doing fine. I promise next time you come over, there'll be no boxes in sight.
Well, as long as you're doing okay, Ollie. And, you know, if you ever need it, I can come over a bit more often.
I could use the answer, for example. Yes, please. Very true, Tarich. Everybody, put your answers in the chat. I don't know what it's for. I assume it's some kind of maths equation. I think it's probably 42.
It must be difficult being by yourself and doing everything alone. Just during the day, of course. I can help you with some of the chores. I live really close, so it's not that big of a deal.
Ooh, maths.
And I promise if I break anything, I'll definitely buy a new one.
I smiled. I could tell Lilia was trying her best. Lilia, Hello? Hey, Stony Octopus, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. Yes. Welcome to the worst voice-acted stream you're ever gonna hear.
Bring, bring.
A loud voice called out, followed by the doorbell ringing. I'm fine, Lilia, I promise. Come on, that must be Irma. Hey, Chaos Lover, welcome in. Sound pretty good if you ask me.
Okay.
The three of us crowd around a tiny table. How you doing, Chaos Lover?
Ollie, I might have to ask, what were you thinking when you bought that costume?
You too, Irma. As my editor, you're supposed to go along with my decisions.
Editing is a lot more than spelling errors, you know. Plus, if I went along with all your ideas, I think we'd have... Oh my god, I can't say that fucking sentence. I think we would have half the following. Ew, Irma!
You two just don't understand the true spirit of Halloween. What's with the girly frills anyway, Irma?
Well, this is just what the witches wear, you stupid donkey.
Jesus, Irma, what the hell? What the hell? How's everyone doing today, by the way? If you cannot stand the sound of my voice, this is probably not the stream for you. I really doubt that.
Hey, I think Irma looks cute, don't you think, Ollie?
Cute? Huh. I looked Irma up and down. She seemed to flinch at my gaze, but didn't say a word. It almost looked like she expected an answer. I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we do, chat? Who's cuter? Is it the one with no pants? Or is it the one with pants? I don't know. Do we go with the one with no pants because Sarah never has any pants on? I'm scared. I'm scared. Help me, chat. Do we do a poll? Stick with Lilia? We're going with Lilia? I think we're going with Lilia. I think we're going with Lilia. 3, 2, 1. Apparently we're going with Lilia. Okay. I'm not as cute as you, Lilia. Fuck. I can't. God. Every time I do these stupid streams, they break me.
Ollie,
Okay, you can stop leering now.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, shit, that's the
Australian sounding one. Shit. Fuck. No. Oh, by the way, am I late? I thought we were all meeting at 7. Unless you two planned something beforehand.
Is this kind of game kind of like Doki Doki where it starts getting weird later? Sherry, I have absolutely no idea. We had a vote at the beginning of the stream whether people wanted to do a vampire hack and slash dating sim or an anime uwu witch dating sim. And they all went for the anime witch uwu dating sim. I've never played them before. I've never seen them before. I'm under the impression that they are safe for work. If there are boobies flashed, I cannot be held responsible. God. Probably would be better in Discord. We don't want to scare Ollie's chat with math. No, it's alright. You do whatever the hell you want here. It's fine. I don't think many people are going to be talking this stream anyway. Oh, dear. Oh, God. No, Lilia just came early. A rare occurrence for her, but it's better than the last time when she was 30 minutes late because she fell over and scraped her knee. Oh.
Hey! Oh, right then. Of course. Okay, so, are we ready to have some scary stories?
Oh shit, it's about to get real, chat. It's about to get real. Parentheses. And then... the eyes. Yeah, post what you want, it's fine. Irma and Lilia leaned closer to me as I lowered my voice. I crept closer and closer, the monster all men feared. It scared even the most powerful and richest people on Earth. Only a few were not overcome by fear even from the thought of the monster. But to all who encountered it, it left terrible scars and trauma on them. It's the beginning of the Halloween stupid streams. It's a good day, Chaos. Mimi was working at her desk, not noticing as the creature silently inched closer and closer. She nonchalantly flipped her calendar to the next date. And there it was, the mark of the sickly, ugly, hideous monster, written with a red marker, the words read. I paused for dramatic effect whilst Sherry went away and restarted their computer. Lily and Irma inched ever closer to me, their eyes wide like saucers. Final CG due today.
Huh?
Roar! The deadline monster pounced on Mimi.
Yeep!
The evil spawn of the devil consumed the poor artist girl, and she was never seen again. I smiled smugly with satisfaction.
Ollie, I'm a little disappointed and worried about our future as VN development with stories like that. And I have no idea why the fuck I'm Australian, but we're gonna go for it for differentiation's sake. And for some reason, my voice keeps croaking every time I do the Australian one. I'm sorry, chat.
Irma stood up and turned the lights back on. Have a good stream, but also apparently you're Dan now? What? What does this mean? What are you talking about? Also, hi, Jaxie, anyway.
Aw, are we done already?
Oh, because of the Aussie accent. Okay, I get you. You've become Australian.
These stories are really quite boring.
Irma stifled a yawn.
Especially for a guy that brags about being half witch blood or whatever that means. Irma!
Parentheses.
What's with that anyway? I'm speaking in the wrong fucking voice again.
Oh my god.
No. What's with that anyway? I thought you're oh my god, what's this evil music? It's fucking with my brain. A lot of your concepts involve evil witches, you know. You know they're not real, right? Evil witches don't exist and can't hurt you. Okay, how about we have a food break?
Irma, don't go there.
Huh? Excuse me, Ollie?
Wait, that was the Australian one. I'm screwing this up so badly. You know what? I stormed over to the boxes with my grandmother's belongings. Inside, on the very top, a bunch of strange jars and emblems. A small James of the Jam inside. It was a bright blue hard-covered book. Some strange lettering adorned the front of the book. The gold leaf writing flickered and danced amongst the light. At the bottom, written in plain English, was a small inscript that simply read, Sybil. This, I brought the book over, is my grandmother's spell book. Witches are very real and very dangerous.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Parentheses?
Fine.
What is that book anyway?
Irma came up to me.
What? It doesn't make any sense at all. Ollie, are you gonna have to do this? Why don't we do something else?
I opened the book, flickering through the pages. More of the same squiggly lettering was inside, with diagrams and various pictures of flowers, eyeballs, and animal parts. Oh my god, what did I miss? The switch in music? So they didn't believe that my grandmother was a witch, so I've got out a witch spell book to prove them wrong. Suddenly, I find a word I recognize. Cherish. Blinking again, the words change back to nonsensical squiggles. A spell with cherish in it can't be a bad thing. Plus, witch is a female, and the last time I checked, that doesn't include me. Besides, my mum never had any powers. I focused hard on the words, and slowly they began to make sense. As I read the sounds out, the words turned golden, translating themselves into English. They whom I wish. Someone I cherish. Huh? I thought about Lilia.
Ollie? What are you doing? Ollie, something feels bad about this.
Hath done me wrong.
Ollie, this isn't funny. Please stop. I believe you, okay?
And shall now be forever perished? I stopped myself from reading the last word. The book began to glow softly in my hands and then violently enshrouded the room in a bright golden light. I instinctively cover my eyes. The light was blinding, as it is currently blinding chat right now. I heard Irma yelp, followed by a soft thunk of kind of sound. Parentheses. Then it was dark again. I opened my eyes.
Whew. Are you okay, Ollie?
What was that? I don't know,
What, Lilia?
Lilia was lying on the floor, motionless.
Lilia, wake up! Ollie, do something!
My body felt icy and drained. Perish. She's...
Lilia?
Lilia was silent, no matter how much Irma shook her vigorously. Desperately, there was no movement or any sign of her waking up.
Lilia! Oh no! Please!
Irma put her head against Lilia's chest, listening for a heartbeat. Parentheses. Seconds felt like hours.
She's still breathing. Ollie, what the hell did you do? She won't wake up. We have to call an ambulance now.
No, we don't have much time. We need to reverse the hex.
Is this some kind of joke to you?
We can't call the ambulance. I think I accidentally hexed her. I tried to scan through the book, but there wasn't much else I could understand. Most of it looked like nonsense to me. If only there was a way that we could decipher it. Maybe there was another book on how to reverse the hex. The book? We need to reverse the spell. I wasn't lying when I said I was born from a family of witches.
What do you mean?
I look back at the book. The golden words danced. By midnight, they will take their final breath. It says by midnight. If we can just figure out how to reverse it before then. Emma peered over my shoulder at the book.
What language is this anyway? It doesn't look like any kind of script I've ever seen.
Irma, please, for Lilia, you need to trust me. I know it's hard to believe, but the ambulance aren't going to be able to do anything about this. Please, Irma, I don't think I can do this alone.
Parentheses?
That's an on-running joke too, don't panic. I will keep saying it just to annoy everybody.
Okay.
Okay?
Ollie, tell me what we need to do. I trust you. Let's save Lilia together.
Irma, she always was the strongest one in the group. If she didn't believe me right now, I'm not sure I could believe it myself. The library. They might have a book I can decipher the writing with, or anything else by Sybil. It's not too far from here. We need to hurry. Let's go. Lilia, we will save you. 8 p.m. 4 hours until midnight. My goodness, what's going to happen? There we go. Meanwhile, that stupid horse game won't let me in because it can't connect. Very good, very good, very good. Oh, dear. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I totally missed what that just said. We weave our way through the busy streets with the mid-October sunset dyeing the sky a harsh red. As if the remnants of the summer were still lingering about, the air is warm and humid, writing what is now in the mists of fall. Ooh, it's hot.
I told you we should have had a drink before we left.
But, the more time we spend dawdling about, the less time we will have to save Lilia. I'd rather die from this heat than have her
Look, there it is!
Irma skips ahead of me, pointing towards a fairly modern, lavish building in the distance. Duskwalker's Grace, please remove your dick from the screen. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Hello, Nadia. Apparently I'm just doing this voice constantly now. You seem excited.
Excited is the wrong word. I just... We have to save Lilia, right?
She smiles as she says it, but inside, like me, she's worried. Right. Who's to say what will happen, but right now, we both have to try our best. That's what she'd do for us. I follow after Irma, the two of us making our way towards the library. I can't remember the last time I came here, but for certain, it was probably a happier occasion. How is everybody doing in chat, by the way? Let me know what we are up to. Are we enjoying the stupid voices today? Yes, I thought so. Absolutely stupid, as always. Thank you, Dusk. We make our way towards the building, staring at our reflections in the glass as we head towards the doors.
Stop looking at my reflection when I'm in front of you.
Who said that I was looking at you?
Why wouldn't you? I'm cute after all.
Oi. Did she really just say that? Trying to write an original analog horror series. Very nice, very nice. How's it going? Did you really just say that? Love the pick-me vibe. Irma pouts as she walks towards the library's entrance. For some reason, her behavior seems a little off. Her arm reaches out to the door handle, but as I stand by her side, I notice it. It won't budge, no matter how hard she tries.
Ah, really? Why won't it open?
I think it's locked. I look up at the door. A small paper sign hangs taped to the inside window. It's going fine, but I have some ideas. Bit hard, but I have some ideas. Nice. Obviously, if you don't want to share them, don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm sure people would love to know what you're up to. What's vibing inside it? Closed. It's closed. Well, of course it is. A library open this late and on Halloween?
I know that. But then, what are we gonna do?
Irma's once determined expression has quickly shifted to one of panic. She begins pacing back and forth. Calm down. As much as I don't want to admit it, she's right. If we can't get inside, then there's no way we'll be able to decode this book by midnight. Maybe we can get in round the back?
What? We're breaking in?
Shh! When she puts it like that, I sound like a criminal. But is it really such a bad thing to save someone so important to me? I look around, both in an attempt to gather my thoughts and to find another way in. We can't give up, and a door certainly isn't going to stop us. Come on, this way. I began walking towards the back of the large building. It looks bigger and more ominous at night.
So, we are breaking in?
Irma follows me with a panicked expression, but the sparkle in her eyes tells a different story. It's the same look I see when she's excited. A new idea, a new burst of motivation. I've worked with her long enough to know what she's like. Irma quickly takes a spot by my side as the two of us head around the rear of the building. Neither of us make any attempt to be sneaky. No one would visit the library at this time on Halloween anyway. We walk up to the closest fire exit we can find. We need to do whatever it takes to save Lilia. I approach the door as Irma steps behind me, and if she were watching my actions intently. Taking a small run up, I push my weight against the door in an attempt to get inside, but alas, it doesn't budge. It won't open. I try a few more times out of desperation, but it doesn't move an inch.
Well, it's a fire door. It's not gonna open from the outside.
I guess you're right. I probably should have thought about that beforehand. Damn. The more we try, the harsher it feels inside. It's a feeling I despise. Uselessness. There must be some other way. There has to be. Maybe we can call up the librarian and say it's an emergency. Feelings of despair wash over me as I stare towards the ground, without contempt for my surroundings. I grasp onto anything I can think of. Irma was silent for a few moments, and then... What if I... Before I can lift my head, I hear a loud shatter as Irma lets out a faint yelp.
Ah! I didn't expect it to be that loud.
You're not helping either. Looking in the direction of the noise, my eyes trace their way upwards from a pile of shattered glass towards a small broken window. She didn't, did she? What's that look for? I thought we were breaking in. But isn't that a bit much? Like, do you want to go to prison?
Prison?
I'm not being serious, but...
I don't want to go to prison. They're not going to save foie gras in prison, are they?
Calm down. I'm pretty sure your expensive taste will be the least of your problems. Anyway, stop worrying. We're not going to prison. At least, I don't think we are.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we can get through the window. Just don't cut yourself on the glass.
Did you hit your head? The window's too high to reach.
Well, obviously you'll have to lift me up. I'm certainly not lifting you up. When was the last time you dieted, huh?
Jesus. I ignore the rude remark of someone who indulges in copious amounts of foie gras and triple cream brie. What the fuck? Alright, oh god, am I gonna have to turn the camera off just in case? Irma walks towards the window, turning her heads in just a way so that her face is out of my sight.
Come on. Since it's shattered, I can reach into the window and lock it from the inside. Then we can crawl through.
She says, under confident. Wait, hold on. She says, as underconfident as she appears. I guess if we're going to save Lilia, we're going to have to take risks like these. Risking an illegal break-in is nothing compared to losing our friend.
Lift me up!
As she stands with her back facing me, I approach Irma from behind as she reaches up to the window and place my hand on her hips. Okay, right, that wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Eep!
Oh my god, did I just say the word eep in an Australian uwu accent? What the fuck is happening today?
Watch it, it tickles a bit.
You told me to. Irma turns to me and pouts before facing the window yet again. Just what is wrong with this girl?
Okay, I'm ready.
She says, a bite with ragged breath. I guess that's my cue to hoist her up. With steady hands, I raise Irma up towards the window. She's lighter than I expected. Her skin feels smooth. Sometimes I forget that Irma is a girl.
Almost there, just a bit more.
A gust of wind suddenly ruffles her skirts and I avert my eyes whilst I assume she's unlocking the window.
Don't look!
I'm not! Oh, thank goodness. Goodness gracious. I feel a bit warm in here, chat. Goodness gracious. Why do people turn up to watch this shit? Soon enough, she becomes weightless as she crawls through the small window, disappearing inside before a small thud. You can't complain. You turn up more than the rest of them.
Ow!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's just a bit of glass on the floor, so watch your landing. Can you get in?
I'm a short ass shit, but I'll try. Taking a few steps back, I prepare myself for a run up to the window, enough so that I can reach the ledge and hopefully climb through. Now that she's opened it, I don't have to worry too much about slicing my hands open on the shards of glass, at least. Well, here goes nothing. Without hesitation, I pick up my pace and make a leap for the window, barely managing to hold on as I attempt to wriggle my way through. You're lucky you're smaller than me.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Soon enough, I managed to slip my way through the window, landing on the floor with a thud in the same comical manner as Irma. It's fairly dark in the library, only small shivers of light filter through the windows. Well, we're in. I don't condone property damage, but that was a good call on your part. Thanks, Irma. She looks away from me with a small blush.
I didn't do anything worth thanking me for. Anyway, let's just go and see if we can find any clues about that book.
With a huff, Irma begins a path towards the main concourse of the library. I decide to follow suit, raising myself up off the floor as I pat myself down. Wait for me! I chase after her, and soon enough arrive back at her side, the two of us now alone in this empty, dusty building. Wait, wouldn't they have cameras in here? Maybe we are headed to prison after all.
Let's just say we're lost.
Oh shit, I can't. Irma ends her sentence with a subdued, nervous laugh, as if she were brushing off the situation we found ourselves in. That aside, how should we go about decoding this book?
You're just going to ignore that we just might be future inmates?
I mean, there's no use worrying about it right now.
You don't need to shout.
Irma looks towards the floor with a dejected expression. I guess the stress of everything has really made itself manifest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You care about Lilia, right? So we need to do our best together.
She is right. Seeing her like this, her face lit by the dim light shining through the windows, it'd be wrong for me not to say something meaningful in return. Oh, what are we gonna say, chat? We're gonna say I care about you too, or are we gonna save her? What do we do? Do we do some polls? Let's do some polls. Okay. What I'm just gonna do, just on the screen. Here you go, you've got literally a minute. Off you go. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, 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 vote. So, option 1, I care about you too. Or option 2, we're going to save her. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Ooh, okay. Voting for number 2. Interesting. we don't want the double romance? Is that what we're saying, chat? Alright, over half your time gone. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. If it's a draw, I'll just have to choose. Also, these are a good excuse for me to have a hydration break after all of this voice acting. We're going for number 2? Ooh, looks like number 2 is the winner. Okay, well done, well done, well done. Okay. That's why we're gonna save her, because we're both doing our best. I couldn't have come this far without you, Irma. After all, it was your idea to break the window, right? Irma pouts.
So, you're saying that you'll testify against me?
I laugh and bat Irma a smile. Even now, we can have silly times like this. Hopefully, those times will return. For the 3 of us. Shouldn't we be looking for clues?
Right.
I make my way to the nearest bookshelf, looking for anything that'll give us any hint of solving this mystery.
Ollie, what exactly are we supposed to be looking for again?
Right, sorry, everything's just happened so fast. The author's name is Sybil, so anything you can find by her.
Sybil what? That's a weird name. Parentheses. Hey, what about this?
Irma shows me a book she randomly picked up from a shelf in cursive Latin. Irma, that's just cursive Latin.
Well, how am I supposed to know the difference? I can't read witch. Isn't that your job?
Well, we wouldn't be in this situation if I could read the spell book properly. I can only read some of it. And why the spell book even worked is a mystery to me.
What do you mean?
My mum never had any strange powers, and well, I'm a dude. I never met my grandmother, but I do know that she had powers. My parents used to fight about it all the time, even when I was a child. In the end, I never got to meet my grandmother before she passed away. Not that I would have wanted to, after seeing what witchcraft does.
Ollie, I'm sorry, I didn't know. This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's not, Irma. You didn't know. Anyway, we've got to find Lilia. It was really difficult for me growing up, dealing with their constant fighting. But Lilia... That's right. Lilia is the one who pushed me to write. She's the one who saved me. It was so long ago, but I still remember it so clearly. Parentheses. Fade to black. They're freaks. And you want to go back to them? Isn't that why you ran away with me in the first place? But she's my mother. She's dying. I could clearly hear my parents fighting a few rooms away from us. Come on, Annie. You know what it was like growing up in that household. You know how much I hated it. And you want me to put that on our son? Hey. A nervous but determined little voice called out to me, followed by the snap of her fingers.
Which book will you read to me today? You're so good at storytelling.
No, Lilia, I don't really feel like reading today, and we've already read them all 1,000 times.
But what about Prince Philip? Or Princess Aurora? I want to know what happened.
What's the point? Princess Philip saves Aurora from the evil witch, blah blah blah. They have a happy ending. It's all the same story. I huffed and looked away from Lilia. The sadness and patheticness in her eyes made me mad. She never had to go through any of this. The shouting continued. I felt numb by it now.
But Ollie!
What, Lilia? I already said no. I threw one of the picture books on the ground. It opened to the page of the evil witch Samantha imprisoning Princess Diana Sands. It was our favorite book. She loved to look at the pictures whilst I read to her. She said I made the characters come more alive. But Lilia didn't back down, even though she was slightly shaking and nervous. She looked at me with determination in her eyes. I couldn't return her gaze. What is it?
You and me.
Huh?
You and me, we're gonna write a book together. Something new. Something way better. And we can be whatever you want.
But Lily, you can hardly read, let alone write.
Parentheses. Then I'll draw the pictures.
Lilia had already started grabbing some crayons and paper.
Here,
she said, thrusting a pencil at my face.
I don't have all day, you know. My drawings are really good.
Lilia had already begun drawing with a rare and fiery intensity. I allowed myself to be swept up into the escape she created. Since then, Lilia and I never stopped writing, never stopped drawing. It became our little bond. When we were down, we would draw, we would write. Before we knew it, Lilia and I had formed a kind of intense bond but one that was different, strange, and matured from when we were children. It felt more fragile. Lilia, I really...
Ollie, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just got lost in my thoughts. You know, Lilia was the one that encouraged me to write. She saved me in a way.
I see.
Parentheses.
But... I know I haven't known you nearly as long as Lilia. So maybe I don't have the right to say anything, but I think you don't give yourself enough credit, Ollie. Lilia might have saved you once, but right now, and all these years later, Ollie, you saved yourself and many others with your writing, your creativity. You really inspire me. I mean, I wouldn't agree to be your editor if I didn't think you had talent. And now, you write for yourself, don't you?
I guess?
Just don't let it get to your head, okay?
I know. Thanks, Emma. Thank you. She smiles back at me. Okay, let's look for books by Sybil now. You having fun yet? Shut up. Obviously. Hey, nothing like a good visual novel to just do really bad accents with, you know? We weave our way around several bookshelves, tracing each letter one by one. I'm sorry about that. It's alright. I'm here for the nonsense, it's all good. P, Q, R?
S? It's
what? I follow Irma's gaze, and to our amazement, a series of books with the author, Sybil, lined the bookshelf before us. That was easier than expected. Well?
What do you mean, well? Let's start looking.
Like a child, Irma pulls all the books from the shelf, making a cluttered mess on the floor. I suppose that's one way to do it, but by the looks of things, it'll take quite a while to get through all these. Yes, hello everybody. Thank you everybody just lurking to this mess in the background. Hope you're enjoying your day. Let us know what you're up to. Time quickly passes as the two of us skim through the books before us. As each page goes by, the more fruitless our endeavors become. The idea of mystical spellbooks and secret codes being stored in a public library was a stupid one to begin with. These are just children's stories. Who would have thought a witch would be such a great writer? I'm sure if the kids who read these actually met the author, they'd be frightened by the appearances they'd be more frightened by the appearances than the tales of damsels in distress saved by knights in shining armor. Just what is this woman's problem? Is she writing out her own fantasies or something? In an act of frustration, I take hold of our beloved spellbook and I toss it towards the nearby bookshelf.
What did you do that for? What if you ruin it and we can't save Lilia?
It's just... Wait a second. I look towards the floor of the spellbook I just tossed. Its back cover is strewn open on the floor, revealing a short biography of the author in plain English. What we've been looking for was in our hands all along.
What's that look for?
Read this. I quickly pick up the book from the ground, presenting it to Irma as she looks back towards me with confusion.
I don't get it.
Read the last part.
This renowned witch, also known for her mystical fairy tales and enchanting stories for young humans' minds, blah blah blah. Wait, she lives in the forest? Right. Well, we found out she writes children's stories. Perhaps she's not such a bad person after all.
Oh, Purge, what an embarrassing time for you bringing 19 brothers. Hello. How was your stream, buddy? How's it going? Welcome in. This is the worst time you could have brought people. Oh, no. Oh, how was your stream, bud? Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. There you go, guys. Please, if you have not checked out Purge's channel already, he's a lovely guy. Please go and show some support. Minx, thank you for following. Welcome in. It was long, dude. How are you doing? We are doing really... You know what? It's even worse because obviously I'm now doing a really bad ooh Australian accent for story time. Oh god. Nah, this is great timing. Are you sure, Sideho? Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? Guys, if you haven't met me before, my name is Ollie. I'm an idiot on the internet that wears hats and draws things, and apparently does Halloween specials for 2 weeks to do with anime dating simulators. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Side, thank you for following the way. Appreciate you. It's a good game. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna apologize, American friends, for one of the accents and Australian friends for the other one. Alright, Raiders, if you need to head out, feel free to do so. YouTube Purge, if you need to go and chill and grab some food or whatever, please feel free to do so. I appreciate the raid, man. Really appreciate you guys. And welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're having a good day. Let us know what you're up to. Alright, I need to get back into this goddamn awful accent. Forgive me. Shit, I can't do it now. I'm too nervous. Oh dear. Got you, fam? Got to send over for the vibes? Absolutely, man. I need to pop in at some point during the week. When are you next going to be streaming, Purge? Let me know.
Well, we found out that she writes children's stories. Perhaps she's not such a bad person after all.
Well, we'll only know for sure once we pay her a visit. We need to save Lilia and fast.
Right. I guess we can come back later and clean all these books. Yeah.
No worries, bruv. Enjoy your evening. Appreciate you popping in. Tracing back the way we came, it doesn't take us long to exit the library. Our passion now reignited as the hope inside us cascades through our hearts. It's that passion I can't read. It's that passion with which we will chase our dreams. The three of us. Parentheses. Oh no. I gotta do this in front of 20 people now. The sound of nature encompasses us as we delve further through the forest, tracing our way along a winding cobbled path with the darkness as our only company. I look behind me, tilting my head down to see Irma's fingers pressed softly against the fabric of my cuff, holding my sleeve tightly as she trails behind me.
How far did you say this place was? You think they would have built a road out here? Just how does this woman get her mail?
Do you really think anyone's going to be writing letters to a witch? Irma's grip on my sleeve tightens as the fabric constricts around my skin, pulling the sleeve against my shoulder as she continues to tug at my arm, all the while batting her eyes in every possible direction. She's scared, and I have to admit, I can kind of see where she's coming from. The looming shadows of the trees canopying over us, blocking out any hopes of seeing the evening sky above. It's a sight I would have liked to have shared with her. All I can do is hope that she'll be alright. We don't have much time left.
What are you stopping for?
Irma cries out, her nervousness too apparent through her thinly veiled attempts at composure. I never thought I'd see her like this. It's nothing. Don't worry. I look back towards Irma with a weak smile. Right now, I don't think my heart could muster much else.
You say that, but it's about her, isn't it?
What makes you think that?
Ever since she faded, you've had this sad look on your face.
All day. Why wouldn't I? If we don't do something, she'll...
I know. It's just... I think...
Before she can finish, an ominous figure lunges from the bushes behind us.
Ah!
God, oh my god, that was... Oh my god, please help me. Please make these streams stop. The things I do for you people. Startled, Irma jumps back behind me, wrapping her arms tightly around my waist as a figure approaches. The sight of glowing red eyes clashes against the depths of shadow as a vicious scowl scrapes her eardrums. It's a wolf? Oh. The beast stands before us, fangs drawn as it pants and salivates at all I can assume is its prey. Next thing we know is that Ollie has become a voice. I'm really not that good. Us. Parentheses. I mean, if anybody's got any gigs going, I'd give it a try.
What are we gonna do?
Just stay calm. 1,000 thoughts rushed my mind, encasing me in a sea of doubt and uncertainty, courage and fear. I'd read about how to deal with animal attacks before, but this is the first time I've found myself needing to know. Just why can't I think straight? The sight before me, slowly but surely, drifts into haze. The trees, the path, Irma, everything becomes a misty figure as the wolf's eyes dig deeper into my consciousness, fear running through every vein. For now, let's just back away slowly. If we make ourselves look less like a threat, maybe it will go away.
Are you alright? You don't look so good.
As we stand entrapped by the wolf's presence, the creature makes a swift dash back towards us, right in the direction of... Irma, look out! Without realizing it, my body moves into the air, jolting itself in front of Irma's as I block the impending swipe. Though, what was once a dark, commanding figure quickly dissipates into the air as I hit the ground hard. I have something on tomorrow's school. I'm a bit tired, so I gotta go to bed. See ya. No worries. Thank you, kitty. See you soon. Thank you for joining. Have a good day tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Irma, standing frozen against the backdrop of crisp autumn leaves, peeking out from the dark in the occasional strand of light. An apparition?
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like we had nothing to worry about. It was just a ghost.
A ghost?
I'm joking. I just think maybe the stress of today is just getting to our heads. It certainly feels like it. The world around me reflects the feelings in my heart. Maybe I hit my head.
Whatever it was, thank you.
What are you thanking me for? Where did your usual courageousness go?
Do you really think I can be like that? I can't. Not without you. That look in your eyes, I only ever saw it around her. But you protected me, even if it was just an appetite or whatever. Apparition.
The look on Irma's face is one of embarrassment. The rosy color of her cheeks strewn above the paleness of her skin. It really does make her look cute sometimes. Irma smiles as she extends her hand out towards me, a bite shaking slightly all the while. The warmth of her skin meets mine, contrasting against the cooling night air, as I take her hand in my own, our fingers clasping around each other's. We're holding hands.
Can we stay like this for a while?
You're still scared.
Of course I'm not. I'm fucking Australian. I've seen spiders bigger than that fucking wolf. It's just... Is it bad to say that I've enjoyed spending time with you today?
How so? Irma looks away, her cheeks still crimson in colour as she tightens her grip on my hand.
You know, what with Lilia's condition and all, it's wrong for me to be selfish.
What do you mean? I have a feeling of what she's hinting at, but something inside me doesn't want to say it out loud.
Don't worry, it's nothing.
She releases her grip on my hand before taking a single step ahead, turning back to face me.
Come on, we haven't got much time.
Irma returns her gaze to the path ahead, bashfully taking another step further into the darkness, a stark contrast to her prior uneasiness. I follow suit, breaking into a faster pace in an attempt to catch up with her, taking my place at her side. The cobbled path below quickly fades into dirt beneath our feet, the once hard texture of solid ground becoming sandy and soft as we tread further into the natural landscape.
Are you sure we're going the right way? What if we're lost?
This is the only way we can go? Still, she's got a point. The safety of the Heartstone path has quickly fleeted as we soon find ourselves enclosed by nothing but pure wilderness. The looming night continues to shroud us as we strive forward to reach our destination. The two of us, together. A cool breeze blows amongst us as we walk side by side, further down the beaten path of dirt, stone, and grass. It's odd, the ever-present sense of unease fills the atmosphere, and neither of us say a word, pressing forward on our mission to save Lilia. The silence is choking. I'd once thought of Irma as a very brave, brash girl, but something about her right now tells me that that was never the case. She's
cute.
Excuse me?
Am I cute?
What? Irma turns to me with a ridden expression coating her face. Her hair flutters in the breeze as she stares towards me with a determined expression.
You heard what I said? Am I cute?
With an even stronger expression than before, Irma inches closer towards me, her nervous voice contrasting her strong posture. I don't know how to answer.
That look in your eyes when you were protecting me. I'd only ever seen that around her.
Lilia? Irma flinches at the mere mention of her name. What do you mean? Deep down, the answer was already there, but something inside me doesn't want to admit it.
I've always wished that you'd look at me like that. I guess my wish came true, right?
Irma's glossy pink lips upturn as she feigns a smile. One of nervousness, perhaps? Denial? Guilt? Whatever it is, I can't put my finger on it. She's cute, but when my heart wants something else, someone else, being in this position is hard. Just what do I want?
I know how you feel about Lilia. I guess I'm just a little jealous, that's all.
Finishing her sentence with a laugh, Irma averts her gaze from mine, biting her lips nervously as she pauses for thought.
Anyway, just ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're saying something from the heart, right?
Eh?
Irma returns her gaze to me, now visibly shocked as her mouth hangs ajar, and the blush on her face deepens.
But at a time like this, it's wrong. Just forget it, okay?
I can't. Something inside me can't. I don't know what to do. Alright, chat, here we go. Next poll. What are we gonna vote? Poll. Option 1 or 2. So, you got a minute. So the first option is talk about your feelings, or option 2 is talk about her feelings. There we go. So, get your votes in. You've got exactly 1 minute. So just to be clear, throughout this, we're probably going to do a poll for each one of these choices. And we'll see where this goes. Because it also gives me a chance to have a little water break. Okay, 1 vote for talking about her feelings. Whew. Okay, half your time is gone, everybody. Make sure you get your votes in. Votey, votey, votey. Just the 1 vote? That's okay, doesn't matter. We got 1 more in us. 2 votes to talk about her feelings. Alright, cool. It's all good, it's all good. And we are done. Okay, we'll talk about her feelings. Very good, very good. Okay. What are you trying to say? I told you to forget it. If you keep asking, I don't know how long I'll be able to hold it together. Now really isn't the time. It's all my fault, really. I don't think anything's your fault. Eh? It's okay to feel that way. Emotions are stubborn after all, aren't they? I know what it feels like. To say that I can't understand how she feels, that would be wrong. But just what would be right? Whilst I have my own feelings, someone I want to be there for. The feelings are the same for both of them. At some point, I'm going to need to confront those very emotions that we hold so dearly. Anyway, we're a team, right? We need to find Lilia first. I can't do that without you. Irma's blush deepens, turning her face away from me once again as she regains a steady breath. I stretch my hand out towards her. After all, if it wasn't for her efforts, the 3 of us wouldn't be where we are today. You want to hold hands again? What? I look down towards my outstretched hand and realize how bold of a move that really was. We're a team, right? After all this is over, let's make a visual novel of our dreams. Right. Returning my hand to my side, Irma smiles towards me as I turn. As in turn, I respond with a warm expression of my own. Despite a day full of stress and worry, having moments like this is really what I cherish. The strength of heart is to see something through together. Hello, Beanie. Welcome in today. How are you doing? How have your streams been? I'll protect those days no matter what. As we continue to trail through the forest, the world around me begins to blur, a mosaic of sights, shapes, and colors. Thank you for removing the hat, Beanie. I appreciate that. My hair is all over the shop. Oh. Irma too, looking distinctly different against the painted world behind her, a portrait of my friend, still smiling ever so differently than what she'd always been before. Good, haven't streamed because I'm making myself a VTuber by myself, no money. Well that's okay, it's all good. Hope you have fun in the process, you have fun learning how to do it. Has she always looked so? I think we made it. Irma points ahead with a strong smile on her face than before. One I'd call determined. It's nice to see, especially after all we've been through. I traced the path of her extended arm with my gaze, quickly shifting from her to the scene before us, a small, desolate cottage in the state of somewhat disrepair. Pretty fun? I'm on rigging eyes right now? Oh, nice. Nice. What program are you using? I guess this must be it. We've finally made it. Parentheses. Irma looks at me expectantly. As we reach the door of the small cottage in front of us, You do it. I don't want to get my hands dirty. You're wearing gloves. She's pretty quiet today. Everyone falling asleep. That is absolutely fine. If people want to fall asleep to this, they can be my guest. I think they're all enjoying the story. For what it's worth. Or my terrible voice acting. Parentheses? I knock quietly on the door. Silence. The air around us feels stifling. Thank you for the lurk. In the stifling air, Beanie. I knock again, this time much louder than I intended. A threatening voice booms out from within the house. Who dares interrupt me? Leave now, or you will regret it. Playing Minecraft and listening? Very good. Suddenly, a swarm of bats fly around our heads. Irma squeals. Eck, what is this? Thank you for the loikin here. Wolves appear out of the dark and begin to surround us. Are they apparitions this time too? I didn't want to find out. I'm starting to think that maybe she's not such a good person. But we couldn't run after coming this far. Lilia, time was almost running out. It was 11 p.m. Please, Witch Sybil, is that you? We need your help. But only silence followed as the wolves inched closer to us and the bats circle more menacingly. Parentheses. Every second felt like an hour as we waited. Please? After a moment, the bats fly away and the wolves run deeper into the forest. They really weren't apparitions this time. The door to the cottage opens with a creak and a smaller voice pops out. What do you want? I'm quite busy. I don't live all the way out here to be interrupted. A woman appears before us in the doorway. Her gaze immediately falls upon Irma, her face souring. Oh. How distasteful. Huh? The witch then turns to look at me, her gaze drawn to my hands, clutching my grandmother's spellbook. Oh. Somehow she sounds even more irritated this time. Well, come in then. I can tell something has gone terribly wrong. Irma and I exchange glances. I shrug and we enter the somewhat derelict cottage. Sybil puts out 2 wooden chairs from a wooden table, motioning for us to sit. The 2 of us wait in awkward silence as the witch doesn't say anything, busying herself with shuffling papers and putting away some pennings and paints. It seems she was in the middle of working on another of her children's books. Sybil finally sits down. So then, what do I owe the displeasure of having you 2 in my home? We quietly explain to the witch about Lilia and why we came here. The witch's expression is unreadable, and she only stops us occasionally to clarify certain details. But if my mother had no power, and I mean, I'm also a guy, how could I actually cast these spells. There are male witches. I'm not sure where such misinformation came from. Male witches are certainly not warlocks either. But yes, indeed, it is a curious case. Your grandmother must have been quite a powerful witch. It's likely your mother's witch's power lay dormant inside her until you were born, and then it was passed to you. Improbable, yes. Impossible, no. Either way, you shouldn't mess with powers outside your understanding or training. Perhaps you will take this as your first lesson, not to play with things that you don't understand. Wait, are you saying that you won't help us? I am quite busy. But busy with what? Children's books? Our friend is gonna die? What? Is that so hard to understand? I have dreams too. I mean, it's none of your business anyway. Parentheses. Sybil sighs. I can sense your determination and anger, but the truth is, I don't have the power to reverse your spell. What do you mean? Aren't you a witch? Hexing is much easier than reversing a hex. If I had more time, then yes. Parentheses. Sybil stays silent for a few moments, deep in thought. Well, there is one way, but what? We'll do anything. Yes, please. Parentheses. In such a small amount of time, it would take incredible amount of power. The hex has progressed so much. I would need an equal amount of power, raw power, in this case, life essence, to reverse the spell's progression. This is quite satisfying listening to the story and hearing you actually stutter and stuff. Just putting it on my CV for some, some little voice acting gigs, Parentheses. Put simply, I would need Emma's life essence to bring Lilia back. What? Parentheses. No. The witch stares at us in silence for a moment. Or, you don't have to bring Lilia back at all? What? That is the second option. You could simply leave here with Irma. No, I couldn't. Lilia, Irma. Ollie, it's okay, really. Lilia, she needs you, And I know how much you care about her. Irma, no, I couldn't. Decide, Ollie. What time will decide for you? You've not got much of it left. Ooh. Okay. Alright, here we go with another poll. Alright, you're gonna have a minute again, guys. Options. Option 1, option 2, option 3. So, option number 1 is sacrifice Irma. Option 2 is let Lilia die. Or option 3 is parentheses. Who knows? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Get your votes in the chat. You've got 1 minute. Get your votes in. Wow, you want to let Lilia die? Oh my. Goodness gracious. Okay, you've had about 40 seconds, everybody. We're doing what chat says this round. Any more votes? Any more votes? Oh my god, this is tense, man. Holy moly. I'm watching that countdown. You got like 10 seconds. If you want to save Lilia, you have to vote now. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna let Lilia die? That's brutal, chat. What the hell? Sorry, Lilia. I was gonna say sacrifice. No! It's a very difficult decision to make, but I have no other option. I know it's my fault that Lilia's life is in danger, but there's just no way I could sacrifice Irma for her. I love Irma. I realized on our journey here that the one I'd been looking for was right before me all this time. The special bond Irma and I fostered together means more to me than anything else in the world. The feelings I thought that I had for Lydia was just friendship. My feelings for her could never compare. I need Irma in my life, no matter what. Irma. I grabbed her hand, though my heart was heavy with guilt.
Ollie, what are you doing?
Irma, let's go.
What do you mean? If we leave, then Lilia will...
I know, but we don't have any other choice. I need you, Irma. There's no way I could ever let you take her place. I never saw Lilia, so it was easy to choose. Lilia had no pants on. Like, come on. How can you sacrifice the one with no pants on? You crazy?
Parentheses.
I see that you've come to a decision, Ollie. Be careful on your way back.
No, but I... Ollie, this isn't the Ollie I know.
Irma, come on. Let's go. Together. Parentheses. Oh, go back? What do you mean go back? What do you mean go back? What are you saying go back? Oh, as in because she's got no pants on. Okay. I never overcame the guilt from that day. I wondered if Lilia was watching over me, if she could ever forgive me for what I've done. Save Lilia? You voted now. You voted now. Come on. Jesus, Beanie. Irma slowly stopped speaking to me, and it was never the same between us again. Hooray! Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so we got ending 5 of 5. Wow. Okay. Okay. Do we do another one? Do we do another one and we go with the other girly? Wow, that was quick, man. I didn't realize that would be quite so quick. Jesus. Yeah, you want to do the other one? Okay. That is Lilia. Okay. It's fine. All right, here we go again. Goodness gracious. I can't believe you killed her. Sarah, I can't believe you killed her. That's so much. That's so bad. Beanie, thank you for the bits, by the way. You know you don't have to do that. You keep that money for yourself if you can. I appreciate you. I see now. Okay. Should we skip through the bit, or do you want me to do it again? I think there wasn't a lot of people who were here the first time around, so let's just do it again. Okay. Hallows even. Halloween. Hello, Pace. Welcome. I stared at my mirror in the mostly bare room. You are Uncle Ollie and Aunt Sarah. I have to spoil you guys. Very good, well done. A lopsided grey donkey head stares back at me. Some of the seams along my head are beginning to loosen, and the body bears faded stains that I try not to think about. Hey, you cannot blame me for killing someone I don't know in the video game, of course. I mean, I kind of do. How you doing, Pace? Welcome in. The sight in front of me makes me question all those hours I spent searching at costumes are us. But surely this silly costume truly conveys the spirit of Halloween, does it not? Making my way to the kitchen and living area, I check my phone. 6 p.m. It's almost time for Irma and Lilia to arrive for our little Halloween house party. We've all been working hard on our upcoming visual novel, Alone a Flame a Flower. I've been worried about both of them. Lilia's art has looked a little rushed, and Irma's editing has been a little less eloquent. The stress is really getting to them. As the lead developer of our bite-sized trio, I organized this party to raise the spirits and relax. After all, the reason Lilia and I have been creating stories for so long was for fun and as an escape. When Irma came along last year, we started to experiment with visual novels. That way, the way that art, writing, and sound can bring a story to life like no other, reignited my passions for stories. I still remember when Lilia first encouraged me to write. Without her, I... Beep, beep. My phone lights up. A text from Lilia.
Hey, I'm at the door. Sorry if I'm a little early. If you're busy, it's okay. I'll just wait outside. I love your gardening. Garden.
My overgrown garden. Maybe that's her way of telling me to do some maintenance on it. A thought surfaced in my mind. Perhaps I should try scaring her. I can imagine it now. Cute Lilia, probably in a frilly dress and a bow tie, in her hair, shocked. I can't help it as I smirk. A smirk forms across my face. I quietly sneak up to the door, and then thrust open the door and yell. Ha ha! Parentheses.
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 Oh, wow, you scared me.
How underwhelming. Wait, that costume, Lilia? Lilia starts fidgeting, and I realize I've been staring for far too long. I quickly avert my eyes, my face crimson. Lilia, your outfit, it's, not what I expected.
Huh? Oh, do you like it? I'm the devil. Isn't Halloween about being daring and unexpected? I've always wanted to try wearing things like this, and I finally got the courage to do it. Even though you and Irma would both laugh at me.
No, you look great. It's just, Lilia pouts.
I put a lot of work into this. A lot of liquid lipstick was wasted to get these blood tears to look right.
Liquid what now? Lilia sighs and then stares at me dubiously. Oh, I bet you wish you had this costume instead, huh?
Well, if you like it, then I like it.
I understand why you'd be disappointed in us for killing her. Yeah, you killed her, chat. You killed her. Like, what the fuck? Okay, Lilia, out with it. I know you too well to tell when you're lying.
It's just, I'm not sure what a donkey has to do with Halloween. It's not really scary, and it's not really daring either.
Just wait until Irma gets here. I'm sure she'll understand. Was this game made in PowerPoint? No, this must be not, is it Godot? No, it's the other one, isn't it? Ren'Py. This looks to me like it's a Ren'Py game.
Sorry, I take it back.
I ignore the urge to pat Lilia on the head. No, it's fine. Come inside. Come inside. Parentheses. Lilia and I sit on our knees at opposite ends of the small wooden round table in the living room. She looked down at her hands, fidgeting. I really couldn't take her seriously, sitting there in front of me, wearing something so Lilia?
Yes?
So, you're still afraid of doorbells, huh? Give me a hug, Lilia. Ah, shit.
Hey, that's not it, and you know it's not. I just don't like loud noises, and I didn't want to bother you in case you were busy. Sorry.
You never change, do you? Just like when we were kids. Lilia has always been a bit shy, a little strange and extremely clumsy. But that's her charm, I guess. Something about her makes me want to protect her or tease her. I've known Lilia for so long, her quirks feel warm and familiar to me. We begin to reminisce about our childhood together. We laugh together about simple things and small pleasures, our little secrets we once shared. There's a comfortable lull in the conversation, and Lily begins looking around the room. I suddenly become self-conscious of my small, sparsely decorated house. There's only 2 rooms, my bedroom, and the combined living kitchen area, with the bathroom off to the side, but I couldn't afford to pay anything else in rent.
Ollie, are you okay here by yourself?
Don't worry about me, Lilia. It's much better here alone. It's quiet, peaceful quiet. I don't have to hear Mom and Dad yelling at each other all the time. Thanks for the lurk, Pace.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's nice here.
Lilia seems deep in thought, her expression unreadable.
But, you still haven't unpacked all of your stuff.
Lilia points to a few boxes in the corner of the room, stacked haphazardly.
Would it help if we did it together?
Parentheses. Well, those boxes have some of my grandmother's stuff that she left before passing. I don't know. I can't bring myself to even go near it. There's probably bottles of human eyes and fingernails inside, with spell books or something. No, it would not, Lilia, but you can help with something else? Look, Beanie, would you get your dick off of Lilia's face? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Ollie, sorry, I know how you feel about your grandmother, about witches.
It's alright, I'm doing fine. I promise next time you come over, there'll be no boxes in sight.
Well, as long as you're doing okay. And you know, if you ever need it, I can come over a bit more often. It must be difficult being by yourself and doing everything alone. Just during the day, of course. I can help you with some of the chores. I live really close, so it's no big deal. And I promise if I break anything, I'll definitely buy a new one.
I smiled. I could tell Lilia was trying her best. Lilia, Hello? Why is she built like that? You know. Decent materials. Bring, bring! A loud voice called out, followed by the doorbell ringing. I'm fine, Lilia, I promise. Come on, that must be Irma.
Okay.
Sister and brother, we must stay focused. We must stay focused. The 3 of us crowd around the tiny round table.
Ollie, I have to ask, what were you thinking when you bought that costume?
You too, Irma. As my editor, you're supposed to go along with all of my decisions.
Editing is a lot more than spelling errors, you know. Plus, if I went along with all your ideas, I think we would have half the following. Oh, Irma.
You two just don't understand the true spirit of Halloween. What's with the girly frills anyway, Irma?
Huh? Well, this is what all witches wear. You stupid donkey?
I really doubt that.
Hey, I think Irma looks kind of cute, don't you, Ollie?
Cute. Huh. I looked Irma up and down. She seemed to flinch at my gaze, but didn't say a word. It almost looked like she expected an answer. I guess. Okay, so this time we click Irma, right? I think. Yeah, okay, so I assume it flips so that we, so last time, the reason that it made us try and save Lilia is because we picked Lilia, whereas I suppose this time it's going to flip it around. I guess she is kind of cute with the frills. I care about your opinion. Yeah, okay. Irma pouted, but she looked a bit happy for some reason. Oh, by the way, am I late? I thought we were all meeting at 7, unless you two planned something beforehand. No, Lilia just came early. A rare occurrence for her, but it's better than the last time she was 30 minutes late because she fell over and scraped her knee. Hey! Oh, alright, of course. Okay, so, are we ready to do some scary stories? Why bro only got girlfriends? We're the guys. I mean, you gotta keep attractive company, right? Parentheses. And then Irma and Lilia leaned in closer to me as I lowered my voice. It crept closer and closer. The monster all men feared. It scared even the most powerful and the richest people on Earth. Only a few were not overcome by fear from even though the thought of the monster. But to all who encountered it, it left terrible scars and trauma on them. Mimi was working at her desk, not noticing as the creature silently inched closer and closer. She nonchalantly flipped her calendar to the next date. And there it was, the mark of the sickly, ugly, hideous monster, written with a red marker and the words read. I paused for dramatic effect. Lilia and Irma inched closer to me, their eyes like wide saucers. Final CG due today. Huh? Roar! The deadline monster pounced on Mimi. Yeep! The evil spawn of the devil consumed the poor artist girl, and she was never seen again. I smiled smugly with satisfaction. Ollie, I'm a bit disappointed and worry about our future as VN developers with stories like that. Irma stood up and turned the lights back on.
Are we done already? These stories are these stories are really quite boring.
Irma stifled a yawn.
Especially for a guy who brags about being half witch blood, or whatever that means. Irma?
Parentheses.
What's with that anyway? A lot of your concepts involve evil witches. You know they're not real, right? Evil witches don't exist and can't hurt you. Okay, how about we have a food break?
Irma, don't go there.
Huh? Excuse me, Ollie?
You know what? I stormed over to the boxes where my grandmother's belongings inside. On the very top of a bunch of strange jars and emblems was a light blue hard-covered book. Some strange lettering adorned the front. The gold leaf writing flickered and danced among the light. At the bottom, written in a plain English, was a small inscription that simply read, Sybil. This, I brought the book over, is my grandmother's spell book. Witches are very real and very dangerous. You don't really expect me to believe that, do you?
Parentheses.
Fine. What is this book anyway? Irma came up next to me. What? This doesn't make any sense at all. Ollie, you don't have to do that. Why don't we do something else? I opened the book, flicking through the pages. More of the same squiggly lettering was inside, with diagrams and various pictures of flowers, eyeballs, and animal parts. Suddenly, I find a word I recognize. Cherish. Blinking again, the words change back to nonsensical squiggles. A spell with cherish in it can't be a bad thing. Plus, witch is a female, and the last time I checked, that didn't include me. Besides, my mum never had any powers. I focused hard on the words, and slowly they began to make sense. As I read the sounds out, the words turned golden, translating themselves into English. They whom I cherish. Someone I cherish, huh? I thought about Lilia. Ollie, what are you doing?
Ollie, something feels bad about this.
Hath done me wrong.
Ollie, this isn't funny. Please stop. I believe you, okay?
And shall now be forever perished? I stopped myself from reading the last word. The book began to glow softly in my hand and then violently enshrouded the room in bright golden light. I instinctively covered my eyes. The light was blinding. I heard Irma yelp, followed by a soft thud of sound. Parenthesis. Then it was dark again, and I opened my eyes.
Are you okay, Ollie?
What was that? I don't know.
Lilia?
Why are we losing Lilia again? I'm so confused. Surely we should be losing the other one this time. We're just going through the same thing again.
Lilia, wake up. Ollie, do something.
My body felt icy and drained. Perish. She's...
Lilia?
Lilia was so silent, no matter how much Irma shook her vigorously. Desperately, there was no movement or any sign of her waking up.
Lilia, oh no, please.
Irma put her head against Lilia's chest, listening for a heartbeat. Parentheses. Seconds felt like hours.
She's still breathing. Ollie, what the hell did you do? She just won't wake up. We have to call the ambulance now.
No, we don't have much time. We need to reverse the hex. Is this some sort of joke to you? No, we can't call the ambulance. I think I accidentally hexed her. I tried to scan through the book. There wasn't much else that I could understand. Most of it looked like nonsense. Apologies, guys, if there's a bunch of people that have seen this once before. I'm wondering if actually, like... I know a bunch of the raiders didn't see this bit, so we might go through it one more time anyway. But I'll tell you what, we'll put a poll in the chat. Because so far this seems to be basically the same. I'm just wondering if the latest story actually changed it at all. So, shall we skip to the next decision? Yes or no? So obviously, if you guys have already seen this before and you want us to skip through till the decisions in the library, then we can do. And if you guys have not seen this yet and you'd like me to continue just reading it again, and then we'll just change it at the end, then vote no. There you go. I'll give you a minute to vote. In the meantime, I will continue going regardless. If only there was a way that we could decipher it. Maybe there was another book on how to reverse a hex. The book. We need to reverse the spell. I wasn't lying when I said I was born in a line of witches. Chat votes for giving Chaos food and coffee. Very good, very good. Get your votes in, chat. We've only had one vote so far. What do you mean? I look back at the book. The golden words danced. By midnight they will take their final breath. It says that by midnight. If we can just figure out how to reverse it before then. Okay, so people are saying that they want us to skip. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just like, the more I'm reading this, I'm just like, this is exactly the same as it was previously. I don't want people to get bored. So we're going to skip to the next decision. The basic principle of it is we need to save her before midnight. So we decide that we discover that, like, her name is written on the bottom of the book. And therefore we go to the library to see if we can find some more names on the book. So, let's go for all of this. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, so we're currently at the bit now where we are trying to lift her up to go through the broken window of the library, because the library is closed. Alright? Just what is with this girl? Okay, I'm ready. She says, a bite with a ragged breath. I guess that's my cue to hoist her up. With steady hands, I raise Irma up towards the window. She's lighter than I expected. Her skin feels smooth. Sometimes, I forget Irma's a girl. How can you forget that she's a girl from this angle? Jesus Christ. Almost there. Just a bit more. A gust of wind suddenly ruffles her skirt as I avert my eyes, while I assume she's unlocking the window. Don't look. I'm not. Soon enough, she becomes weightless as she calls through the small window, disappearing inside before a small thud. Ow. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. There's just a bit of glass on the floor, so watch your landing if you can get in. Alright. Again, I'm not sure where the next... It's gonna go in the options here, right? After choice, stop, skip. Okay, yeah, fine. So, we'll skip through to the next decision, right? Okay. So, what did we say? Last time, we said we were gonna save her. What did we do this time? Did we say I care about you too, or did we say that we're gonna save her? Alright, options 1 or 2. Should we just do exactly the opposite? I feel as though we should just do the... I think we should just do the opposite. So this time we'll do... I care about you too, right? I care about you too? Which is why we'll do our best together. That's what we've always done, right? Eh? Irma looks away, visibly flustered. I guess that was a little bit embarrassing. You don't need to say it. But thank you. She returns her gaze to me, a bite, this time, with a smile. It's a cute sight, complemented by the rosy blush on her cheeks. You too. I didn't say anything? Right, let's just go and look for clues. I make my way to the nearest bookshelf, almost stumbling over my feet in the process. Ollie, what exactly are we meant to be looking for again? Right, sorry, everything happened so fast. The author's name is Sybil, so anything you can find by her. Sybil what? That's a weird name. Parentheses. Hey, what about this? Irma shows me a book she randomly picked up from a shelf in cursive Latin. Irma, that is cursive Latin. Well, how am I supposed to know what the difference is? I can't read which. That's your job. Well, we wouldn't be in this situation if I could read the spell book. I can only read some of it. And why the spell book worked is a mystery to me. What do you mean? My mum never had any strange powers. Well, I'm a guy. I never met my grandmother, but I do know that she had powers. My parents used to fight about it all the time, even when I was a child. In the end, I even got to meet my grandmother. I never got to meet my grandmother before she passed away. Not that I would have wanted to after seeing what that witchcraft does. Sorry, I'm speeding through this. Ollie, I'm sorry, I didn't know. This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not, Irma. You didn't know. Anyway, we've got to find something for Lilia. It was really difficult for me growing up, dealing with their constant fighting. But Lilia... Okay, so we're going to end up with another cutscene here, right? That cutscene's going to kind of be like a backflash where me and Lilia are kids. And she kind of... My parents are fighting because my dad doesn't like the fact that we're related to a witch. And then Lilia comes in and like drags me away and wants to like create a storybook with me or something. Yeah, so Lilia is the one that pushed me to ride. She's the one that saved me. All right, head forward. Okay. We find a book. Right, this is where I think the raiders came in, right? I believe. So, we found the book. We went through the whole having feelings for Lilia thing. We find a book with a name on it. We find out that she's a children's writer and that she lives in the woods. So we then go out to the woods and an apparition of a werewolf kind of thing appears. And we save her. So last time we talked about her feelings. So let's talk about our feelings this time. I can't. I'm sorry. You're right. At a time like this, I just don't know what to say. I've liked Lilia ever since, well, at my lowest point, she was always there for me. I don't know what I'm saying. Irma continues to look towards me, quivering as she fidgets, biting her lips harder as the look in her crystal eyes tears me apart. Just what am I supposed to say to her? Maybe it's not the right time for this after all. I want her to find somebody that'll look her in the same way, someone to be there for her, to hold her and to make her feel strong. Can that person really be me? I love Lilia, but... Is that how you feel? Irma sighs. I don't know what I feel. Things like this, emotions, they're hard. Who would have thought the day would have gone like this? I don't want the times we've spent together to end. I want to be there for both of them. Anyway, we're a team, right? We need to find Lilia fast. And I can't do it without you. Irma's blush deepens, turning her face away from me once again as she regains a steady breath. I stretched my hand out towards her. After all, if it wasn't for her efforts, the three of us wouldn't be where we are today. You want to hold hands again? What? I look down towards my outstretched hand and realize how bold of a move that really was. We're a team, right? After all this is over, let's just make a visual novel of our dreams. Right. Returning my hand to my side, Irma smiles towards me as I turn and respond with a warm expression of my own. Despite a day of stress and worry, having moments like this is really what I cherish. The strength of heart to see something through together. I'll protect those days no matter what. Okay, cool. So we've gone through that. We've said our feelings this time rather than talk to her about hers. Was a bit shit, to be honest. Alright, so now we are gonna head into the witch's house, right? Okay, right. So we've come through all of this again. So now I'm gonna give you two options. Okay? So pretty much everything at this point has been the same. I'm going to give you option 1 or option 3. Option 1 is sacrifice Irma and we will save Lilia. Or option 3 is unknown. Okay, you got yourself a minute to vote. Are we going to save Lilia or are we going to let fate decide? Maybe we just marry the witch. That would be good, wouldn't it? And then probably what we'll do, once we get to the end of this, then we'll just potentially go back rather than forward. I think we should be able to do that. I might be totally wrong. Come on, somebody get a vote in. Somebody get a vote in. It is time. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're sacrificing Irma. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's see what happens. I assume this ending is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to sacrifice Irma. Okay. It's a very difficult decision to make, but I have no other option. Lilia needs me, and it's my fault her life is in danger. And I love Lilia. The special bond we share means more to me than anything else in the world. Irma has always been there for us, but I could never feel the same way about her. She could never compare to Lilia. Here we go again. Here we go again. Cheesy little boy. I need Lilia in my life, no matter what. Irma, Parentheses. I understand, Ollie. I know that Lilia is very precious to you. I know she means more to you than I ever will, than I ever could. Irma, I'm sorry. Please, don't apologize. Parentheses. Bro, I'm running. You're not gonna sacrifice me. Irma. I turned to Sybil, guilt heavy in my heart. Sybil, I've come to a decision. She getting sacrificed, bitch. Very well, then let's begin. The witch begins chanting an incantation I can't comprehend. A bright light begins to fill the room, and the last thing I see before I'm blinded by the light is Irma's face. Parentheses. I didn't know it then, but that face would haunt me for the rest of my life. Lilia never forgave me for what I did, and it was never the same between us again. Holy! Parentheses. Okay. Alright. Oh god, that's awful. Oh god, that noise is awful. Bruh. Either way, they don't forgive you. Alright. Here we go. The mystery one. Freak them both? Let's marry the witch. Come on. Let's marry the witch. Okay. We're gonna save neither of them, apparently. Irma, Lilia. I've been through so much with them both. Without Lilia, I'm not sure if I would even be here. She's helped me through thick and thin. She's perceptive and always makes everyone around her feel at ease. Her art has helped me make our visual novels shine. Parentheses. And Irma, I've only known her for a few years, but she's helped me so much. She's always the one to help me on my feet when I'm down or don't know what to do. Her editing skills help me take a moment to reflect on what I want to say and how to say it in the right words. They both mean so much to me. But the one who matters the most to me is... The one who matters most to me is... No. I couldn't live without either of them. Please, use my life essence instead, to save Lilia. No, Ollie, you can't. How valiant of you. I, like a knight in shining armor. Sybil coughed. Very well then. Ollie, no. The witch begins chanting an incantation that I cannot comprehend. The world around me turns white, and Irma's yelling slowly fades away. I feel myself becoming weaker and weaker until I almost feel weightless. Is this what it is like to die? If it's to save them both, then I'm okay with it. All I can see is light. There is no sound, no visual, no feeling. It's absolute peace. I begin to close my eyes again. You're stronger than you look. Perhaps try embracing that power of yours someday, instead of keeping it locked away. You know where to find me. Instantly, I feel heavy. I feel myself begin to fall. And then pain, excruciating pain, washes over my entire body. It feels like 1,000 knives are stabbing at me. I fall further and further, crying out in pain. Thunk. Ollie? A serene voice. The sound of a bell calls to me, and the pain disappears. I open my eyes. I'm back home. I get up with a jolt. Where's...
Ooh!
Irma and Lilia are on each side of me. Lilia, you're awake, and Irma, you're okay?
Oh, Ollie, I thought... Irma told me everything. You've been so brave. And Ollie, I can't believe you almost did the...
Lilia's voice begins to choke up and she can't finish her sentence.
I don't know what I would have done in a world without you. And Irma too.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry, it was all my fault. But I'm really glad you're both still alive. and safe. Oh my god, we get to choose one now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, it's booby time. It's booby time. All right. Who we hugging, bruh? Irma. I can't even be bothered to put Lilia. No voting. Irma. There we go. All right, there you go. Get your votes in. Wow. Straight in. Straight in. Very good. Okay. Whose precious body are we feeling upon us today, chat? Vote. Vote now. Oh, gosh. Why? Every year we do this. Every year. Ahem. Excuse me, I'm feeling rather zesty this morning. Yes, that's because there's no Sims this week, and thus we cannot destroy the zest in the room. Okay. Looks like we're getting a busty hug. Very good, very good, very good. All right. All right, Irma it is then. Bang. No. Here we go.
Ollie?
Lilia is startled. She doesn't move, but looks visibly distressed.
Could you please let go of me? Hey, Ollie, get off her. She's clearly uncomfortable.
You pervert! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Irma pushes me off, Lilia. Ow!
That surprised me.
Sorry, Lilia. I'm just so relieved that you're okay.
Oh, of course, that's okay. Thank you for saving me, both of you. Yeah, but don't forget what we wouldn't have been in this situation if it wasn't for not for Mr. Witch himself.
See, bro, Irma sucks. Jesus. We awkwardly laugh together. I'm so relieved that the three of us are safe. A few months later. Freaking ruined the hug, Irma. A lot has happened since that Halloween. It helps us realize how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. Irma, Lilia, and I also published our visual novel. We only have a small following, but we put a lot of effort into it, which is what matters the most. Hopefully one day we will become a fully fledged visual novel studio. And I've learned to accept my powers for what they really are. I've been taking lessons from Sybil and helped her publish her children's books to a wider audience, which is still her passion. I've learned a lot from Sybil, but lately... Oh my god! Oh my god, are we gonna date Cyril? This is Sybil. Oh my god.
Ollie, pay attention, please.
Sorry? She's been asking me to roleplay her children's book characters in exchange for teaching me witchcraft. She says she needs it to help write better stories. It's not like I have anything else to do. Irma and Lilia are a lot more busy nowadays. So, I've been helping her out.
Now, read from line 187, please.
Oh, fairest lady, Princess Sibylla. It is I, your Prince Jarvis the Fourth, that hath come to rescue you. Oh my god.
Yes, that's perfect. Writing material, of course. Continue.
Yes, ma'am. What? Friends forever and Sybil's help her. Oh my god, what the hell? What the frick? So even when we picked even when we picked Lilia, we ended up with the witch. Oh my god, what the fuck? And how do we in order to actually like stay together then, do we have to go through the story and like only pick one of them and then choose to not like kill them, or I wonder. Okay. I mean, we've got 3 endings here. There is 5, so we must end up like with one of them eventually. Okay. Oh, I need to put my freaking thing in. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go. Lilia is cute, right? Okay, we'll go through looking at her bum as she goes through the thing. That's fine. We're going to save her. Okay, we've read all of this. That's fine. Talk about our feelings, I would guess. Right, and then I assume we do that one. Okay. What's the difference between the two, though? Okay. So we've got all the way through to this. So we've picked her on every single one, right? Her or ourselves. We've not shown any interest in Irma at all.
Ollie?
Lilia is startled, but she doesn't move.
Oh, Ollie, I must have really worried you. I'm sorry.
I feel Lilia's warm hands against my back, reciprocating the gesture. She pulls me in closer, blushing. Her large chest is soft and warm. Oh, game, why? Game, you're killing me. You're killing me.
And thank you for saving me. You went through a lot. I guess you're my hero. But please don't do anything else that would put your life in danger.
We leave our embrace. Or yours. I chime in.
Right. I'm just glad we're all safe and sound. Both you and Lilia had me so worried.
The 3 of us laugh together. A few months later. A lot has happened since that Halloween. It helped us realize how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. Irma, Lily, and I also published our visual novel. We only have a small following. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, okay. Okay, yep. Taking lessons from Sybil. Hey, Ollie. Oh, and Lilia and I finally started dating. Kitten update still eeping. Very good. Irma gave me the courage to finally confess how I really felt about her, and Lily felt the same way. Hey, apparently it's me. Okay.
Thank you, Ollie. I was always too scared to tell you how I felt. I thought it would ruin our friendship. I thought you didn't feel the same way.
Ahem.
I know I can be clumsy, forgetful, and a little strange.
It's literally you, right? Shut up.
But I've always felt like you understood me, that you see me for who I am. I want to be able to support you always in anything you do. I love you, Ollie.
I love you too, Sarah. There you go. All right. Very good. We got together with Lilia. There we are. We did it. All right, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, Jesus. I mean, if you want to see Irma's ending, we could do that. Look, EP Kittings and Moana too. What do you say, Chad? Do you want to see Irma's one as well? Let me know. Cause if not, what we might do is we might call this a little bit early. I know it's already been 3 hours, but we might call it early and we might take people over to see Ray, because he is currently playing, I believe, the new Pokemon game. But yeah, so this was the first one anyway. This was the first of the Halloween streams, guys. I appreciate everybody that came in. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go and raid out Ray, because, you know, I can't be bothered to start a new one now, because by the time we start a new one, it's gonna be incredibly late by the time we finish it, so we won't do that. We'll leave it at this one for today. But we met some new characters. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah. There we go. Alright, cool. In which case, yeah, we're going to go and raid Ray for tonight. Thank you everybody who came in and said hello today. I hope you enjoyed my terrible voice acting. Make sure to get on the phone with Disney to tell me that I'm looking for work if you can. Or any game studio. You know the way. You know the way. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be spooky video night, potentially with Sarah. We'll see how it goes. We will be watching some Most Haunted. We will be doing Halloween special streams all the way and through until Halloween now. So our normal streams like art and Sims and whatever aren't going to be back until November at this point. But do keep an eye out in the art hub for my stream schedules. There we go. Let's put that in the chat. But yeah, if you aren't in tomorrow, I hope to see you later on in the week. We've got plenty of other stuff coming up, so check it out in there. We're going to go and say hi to Ray. Ray's a really good friend of mine. Please, let's go over, unlock some knuckles if you can right now, and let's go spam the hell out of him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.